Hello, what's up, and what's happening? Welcome back for yet another edition of Sports Center. Hi, Mom, I'm on Sports Center. Anyways, this is the first episode of the ESPN NFL 2K5 franchise featuring the Pittsburgh Steelers. So week number 1 is going to start in a second, but let's wrap up the preseason. The Patriots, they beat up on the 0-4 49ers 37-3. The Seahawks, they went over the G-Men 45-26. Shaun Alexander, 4 catches out of the backfield for 158 yards and a TD. The Ravens, they win by 2, 23-21 over the Raiders. And the Panthers, they go down to Arizona. They put a butt whooping on the Cardinals, 38-17. And that one, Anquan Bolden, 10 catches for the Cardinals for 78 yards. So here goes some gameplay as the Tennessee Titans, they travel to the Georgia Dome to take on the Falcons. And Steve McNair's going to roll to the left side, stop, pop, find his man in the end zone, touchdown Titans. And they will win this one by a score of 24-14 over the Atlanta Falcons. The Jets and Dolphins, they play a preseason game as divisional opponents, and it's 37-31 as the Dolphins, they put a whooping on the Jets. But bad news for the Dolphins as Greenwood, he's out for 14 weeks with a bruised kidney. Ouch. And Fred Taylor, he's out with a broken hand for 5 weeks. The Rams, they beat the Redskins 33-27. Torrey Holt, 17 catches, 231 yards plus a TD. Now the Bills, they traded Drew Bledsoe to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and now they get to see what they are missing as Drew Bledsoe, wearing number 12, drops back for the Jags, takes a shot deep in between double coverage. He knows y'all suck, so he's going to take care of that matchup right there as he finds Jimmy Smith, who had 11 catches, 146 yards plus a TD. The Steelers, they fall to the Saints 27-49. That game was simmed. Don't judge me. Moving right along, the team in Philadelphia, the Eagles, they lose 31-24 to the Houston Texans. The Buccaneers, they dropped their first game of the preseason to the Detroit Lions. 38-31 is the final in that one. We had the drive, we had the fumble, and now we have some preseason action between the Broncos and the Browns. Right here, Jake the Snake Plumber, he's going to find Garrison Hurst from Georgia. He's going to break a couple of tackles, get into the end zone. Too bad it doesn't count. Jeff Garcia, he went 23 for 39, 2 TDs, and 262 yards through the air. That's going to do for this week of Sports Center. Next week, scores and highlights from around the league, a complete rundown of NFL action, and of course, the injury report, baby. That's what we do. But let's kick off what everybody's here to see, and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers going to take on the Oakland Raiders. And one of the best, one of the most historic rivalries in NFL history. Maybe not so much. The Steelers, they still winning. The Raiders, they have been losing for a long time, but that's neither here nor there. It's a new season. Let's get this thing going. Now the Raiders, they coming with a much better team. They got Jerry Rice, they got Jerry Porter, they got Tim Brown on the offensive side of the ball. We've got an old Jerome Bettis, so we have an old Deuce Staley, but we have Hines Ward, probably still in the prime of his career, young rookie quarterback Big Ben Roethlisberger. Still got Troy Polamalu on defense, Joey Porter on defense. So this is going to be a fantastic ball game in week number 1 versus a rival. It's raining, the old man. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Y'all know how the song go. But anyways, let's get into it as Randall L, he gets the opening kickoff, trying to get this one up to the 20. We won't do it, and Big Ben's going to start his first career start inside the 20. So first things first, got to get the running game going. Deuce Staley, he's in the ball game to start things off, and he's going to pick up a solid gain of 10. Move those change for the Steelers. Now Big Ben looking, Big Ben with time, throwing this one over the middle to my man Burris. No bullet in the leg right now. He's making plays down the field. Move those chains. Now back to Deuce Staley on the ground. Deuce Staley, he's going to break a tackle, bust through another one, get this one up, and pick up a gain of about 8. So that's going to set up 2nd and 2, and we got the bus in the backfield, but we're going to pass this one as Big Ben going to Burris again, and Plaxico making big-time plays, moving those chains. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. So now we're in Raider territory, and let's give the ball to the bus. And Jerome Bettis, he's bumbling and stumbling, running people over. It takes not 1, not 2, but it took 3 Raiders to bring him down as he picks up a gain of 6. So it's 2nd and 4. They give it to Jerome Bettis, breaks a tackle, falls forward, and he's going to pick up a big first down. Later in the game, I don't think the Raiders are going to want to tackle the bus. We get the ball right back to him again and again. It takes 2 Oakland Raiders are not going to bring down the bus by yourself. And on 3rd and 6, play action pass for Big Ben, going to the end zone, touchdown Hines Ward. I heard that they named the stadium after him. You know, Hines, I know it was after the catch about a Heinz Field, but I thought it was pretty cool when I was growing up. Heinz, they named it after him? That's dope. Okay, I'm lying. It wasn't that cool. Anyways, the Raiders, they take over. Rich Gannigan go over the middle on 1st and 10, gonna find Mr. Porter, and he's going to pick up a gain of 9. You see the stats from him last year? Not the best. Dropping back the pass, there's going to be a handoff, and that's going to go to Hambrick, and he's going to pick up a 1st down. Move those chains. So dropping back the pass, there goes Rich Gannon taking a shot deep, and that was going to be intercepted by Townsend, and now we have this thing going back the other way. Rich Gannon, your first pass or your second pass of the season results in an INT. That's not good, hombre. That's not good. So we can get this thing right back to Jerome Bettis. Look at the vision. He's off to the races. You know he's going to get caught from behind, but it doesn't matter. When you get that big bust, big number 36 bumbling and stumbling his way downfield, nobody wants to tackle him. I mean, nobody wants to see the bus. I don't want to see the bus coming my way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I retired early. Y'all didn't know I was in the NFL, and then I had a game versus the bus, and I was like, I'm retired. Okay, I'm lying, obviously. Anyways, we get the ball to Deuce Staley up that guy, and he's going to pick up a solid game on play. Compared to stats last year in Hambrick, he had a better year than the Bus, but the Bus is a future Hall of Famer, so we ain't worried about what number 42 is doing for the Oakland Raiders. Now 1st and 10 after Deuce Staley gets loose and picks up a 1st down, and now Big Ben going to the end zone. You had a linebacker on Hines Ward. That's cookies. You can't do that, Oakland. You can't do that. That's why y'all suck year in and year out, because of play calls like that. Don't ever have a linebacker on Hines Ward. It's not gonna be. It's not good for your health, is what I'm trying to say. So our formation, as we take a 14-0 lead, our formation for the Raiders. Jay Rice, he's the man in motion from the 19-yard line. Rich Gannon, he gets the snap. He's gonna drop back the pass under a little bit of pressure. Throws this one up, and that's gonna be dropped by Johnson, the 2nd-year tight end from Stanford. Dropping back the pass yet again is Rich Gannon taking a shot, this time to Zach Crockett, and that pass will also be incomplete. So it's 3rd and 10. Rich Gannon looking to pass, gonna find his man, and yet another drop pass, and the Steelers defense forces a 3 and out. Jerome Bettis, he gets another carry. He's gonna bounce off of his blocker, and he's gonna get upfield. Finally gets brought down, but not until he picks up a fresh 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now Big Ben with time under pressure, and down he goes as Big Warren Sapp is there to get the sack. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 16. You see the stats for Warren Sapp, 2 tackles, 1 sack. And now Big Ben, he's going to drop back the pass. Looking over the middle, and he squeezed that one in between 2 Woodsons. Not 1 Woodson, but 2 Woodson. And that's going to pick up a 1st down. So 2nd and 7. Big Ben, that pass wasn't one of your best, son, but it's okay. You're still a rookie. We know that you're still learning. So 3rd and 7, and down goes Big Ben. Got some pressure from behind, and with 55 seconds to go, we're going to have to punt this one back to Oakland. So Rich Gannon drops back the pass, going to take a shot deep, and Troy Polamalu, Troy, he gets the INT, and he's back the other way, and he's going to pick up a big-time return as the ball will be placed at the 26-yard line. We are definitely in field goal range now, so let's let this thing fly, and the kick is up, and the kick is no good. So we're going to go into halftime only up by 14. We could have been up by 17, but you know what it is, The ball was slick. It's rainy, windy. Who knows what happened up there? Anyways, man, you see that we have dominated the first half. 85 passing yards to 33. 82 on the ground to 3. 36 yards in total to a whopping 127, or 167, excuse me, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So let's get into the highlights you see right here. Play action pass for Big Ben Roethlisberger. He's going to let this one fly to the end zone, and he has 85 yards passing and 2 TDs in the first half. Both touchdowns going to future Hall of Famer Hines Ward. He will be in there one day. Best believe that. Townsend, he gets the interception right there when the score was still 7-0, but we would later on make it a 14-0 ball game as Jerome Bettis, he gets a big-time carry, and the bus is bumbling and stumbling, got all his wheels turning and spinning for a big-time game. But let's jump back into the ball game. 2nd and 7 for the Raiders after a 3-yard gain right there. Now it's 3rd and 7. Rich Gannon under pressure, and Chemo, he gets in there for the sack, and the Steelers defense forces a 3 and out. So we start off with the football from our own 21, y'all, and to give us to the bus, we definitely want to keep things on the ground with the young Ben Roethlisberger. Now, we trust him to make plays when he's called upon, and right there, he's called upon to make a big-time play. Finds Antoine Randall, the former quarterback from the Indiana Hoosiers. So right there, Deuce Staley, he goes to the left side, and he's going to pick up a gain of 7, send up 3rd and 3, and you see just that, 14 runs, 12 passes. Pass number 13 by Big Ben over to Hines Ward, and we got this thing matriculating down the field. But now it's 3rd and 10, and we need Big Ben to make another big-time play, and he finds his tight end, but he can't hang on to the football, and we're going to be forced to punt on 4th and 11. So the Raiders, they take over, and Rich Gannon, with time, takes a shot to a wide-open man, and number 6, he's going to pick up a first down. That's not Rice, Tim Brown, or Jerry Porter. I don't know who that is, but he makes a huge play down the middle of the field. So 1st and 10 as we start the 4th quarter, and they have a man open, and it's Jerry Porter with room to run. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders. And they're going to get the lead cut in half. 14-7 is the score. Nice pass right there by Rich Gannon, but we got to step our game up on defense. Come on now. So we can get the ball to the bus, runs a man over, but then he takes a big-time hit himself and goes back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, get the ball to Deuce Staley. He's going to pick up 5, and now it's 3rd and 5 as Big Ben Roethlisberger looking to pass, and another drop pass results in the INT this time. Philip Buchanan from the U, he gets the INT, and that's going to result in a 1st and 10 for the Raiders. The Steelers faithful, they can't believe it. 1st and 10 as the Raiders, they take over. Single back set. They give us the handbrake. He's going to run through one man, but get brought down by Smith, and that's going to result in a gain of 1. So it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun set for the Raiders as Rich Gannon takes a shot deep, and that pass was poorly tracked by the free safety, and that's going to go into the hands of Jerry Rice. He makes the big-time play, and this ball game is all tied up at 14 apiece. You see the free safety right there jumping way too early. Pass goes right over his head into the hands of future Hall of Famer Jerry Rice. But now it's time to get the bus going. Runs a man over, gets pushed out of bounds. 2:34 to go in this ball game. Jerome Bettis up that gut, and he's going to pick up another first down. So it's 1st and 10, just crossed the 30 to give us to the bus again. Runs a man over. Somebody get the license plates of the bus because he just ran a man over. That's not legal right there. Jerome Bettis running hard again, picks up another 1st and 10, but we finally got to put it in the air on 2nd and 10. Big Ben Roethlisberger looking to pass, going to squeeze that one into the Hines Ward, and he's going to pick up a big first down. But hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's get back to that pass game, and that pass does get batted down, but there's a flag on the play, and they're going to call pass interference on Charles Woodson. As we take a look at the replay real quick, you will see that Charles Woodson had his hand on Hines Ward the whole way down the field. You see, we can circle him right there, and you will see that he just never let him go. It's kind of hard to see with all the rain, but he just had his hand on him the whole time, and he can't do that. See, what I love you, but you're cheating. Anyways, my man Jerome Bettis up that gut. Let's try to make it an easier field goal right now. We can go right back to the bus. Now this time it's Deuce Staley. The Deuce, he gets loose, but he's going to get brought down by Rod Woodson. So 3rd and 1, back to the bus, up the gut, breaks a tackle, falls forward, and the Raiders will have to call another timeout. So 15 seconds ago, we can get the ball right back to Jerome, and Jerome, he's going to fight forward, get this one down to the 5-yard line. Last timeout for the Raiders. We're going to run the ball one more time. Why not? And look at the bus. Weave through traffic, get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jerome Bettis. Jerome in the house. I said Jerome in the house as Jerome Bettis gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers, and that's Pittsburgh Steelers football right there. Last play of the game, and that's going to go to Jerry Rice, but that pass will only pick up a handful of yards, and they needed that thing to go to the end zone. In Pittsburgh, we win week number 1 showdown versus the Oakland Raiders 21-14 in this one. Now moving forward, we will probably put 2 games together, probably shorten each clip just a little bit to fit 2 games in, probably in like a 16 minute window, something like that. So week 2 is just going to be 1 game as well, but week 3 through week 17 it'll definitely be 2 games in 1 video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I enjoy bringing it to you. I hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace. Hi, sis.